This is a place for planting, for digging, for harvesting, for relaxing. It's a place to get your hands dirty, but most of all, it's about having fun. And that's what you'll always have when you're in the garden with Doug Oster. You want a green thumb too, don't you? Welcome to what looks like an early summer, and we're a little short on rain. The first thing that's going to need to be watered are our containers and hanging baskets, and all we need to know in these hanging baskets is once it starts coming out the bottom, not overflowing the top, we put enough water on here. And I've got plenty of hanging baskets to do this on. Every other watering, I'm going to add a little bit of fertilizer too, but that's for next time. And these plants will be happy with a little bit of water. And we'll see how long it's going to take to get a little bit out of the bottom. And I think we're dripping out of there right now. We'll get this one and meet me in the vegetable garden. We've got lots to do today. With the warm temperatures and lack of rain, this lettuce has got to come out. It's been here since March, going to seed like the things we've seen the last couple weeks. And as soon as we get this out, we're going to put some beans in, and we've got to build a bean trellis because they're pole beans. Now, I saw something on PBS yesterday with a French chef cooking lettuce. So I got to figure out some creative ways to use this lettuce besides leaving some of it at work. We've got to use as much as we can because we grew it, right? Oh, look at those. That looks nice. It's a lot of lettuce, though. We'll figure out how to use it. Look at the size of this guy. That is a nice sized toad. He's going to eat lots of slugs. Go find him, buddy. Always nice to find one of those in the garden. I've got a forest of bamboo up on the hill in the woods, and that's what I got here to make my pole bean supports. And it's been a little over 45 years since I got pioneering merit badge, so we're going to see how my lashing skills work to make this tripod. I think I got everything set up right, but can only experiment and see. I like to use jute twine for this. At the end of the project, I can throw it in the compost and it'll just rot away. And I think I've done this right. We'll see when we set them up. Well, that actually looks pretty good. I don't think I'd get my pioneering merit badge again, but it'll stay here, that's for sure. If you can't find bamboo, you could use long tomato stakes, find something at the hardware store. I'm going to lash some other supports on here, and then we're going to run string up here and then plant our beans. Somebody is a little tuckered out over here. Gardening's hard work. I'm getting the hang of this, though. It's all coming back to me. That's it, and does not look too bad, and before you know it, this is all going to be covered with beans. Let's plant our seeds next. This is my favorite pole bean. It's called Cherokee Trail of Tears. The Cherokee lived on the East Coast, were evicted, went on a terrible death march called the Trail of Tears, kept this bean growing in Oklahoma, and it is just a wonderful bean, my favorite nutty flavored pole bean. And all we're going to do is put these bean seeds into a nice bed of compost. Water them. I'm going to put the strings up on here, but meet me somewhere else in the garden and we'll go on to the next chore. A little mulch will keep the soil wet and the beans will come up right through it. Here's something else we're going to harvest. These are called Royal Snow Peas. And I gave them away at the Home and Garden Show, and I just love the color, and they're going to make a great complement for all this lettuce we picked today. Well, remember a couple weeks ago when we planted our thriller in this container? This agapanthus is going to town. We're going to give it some water and then finish up. Well, for our main project today, we were working with bamboo. This is another type of bamboo, and I wish I never would have put this in here. Somebody told me it was a clumping variety, and it has taken over everywhere. I've had to embrace it because there's no way to get rid of it. Never plant bamboo, seriously. Now, for more information about everything we talked about today and to read some other stories and blog posts and see some other videos about gardening, check me out online. That's also a place where you can be part of my exclusive garden club. You can subscribe there. Until next week, it's watering. That's That's all I'll be doing. Water, water, water. We'll see you then.